and any other Goodwills watching that may be wanting to copy what Indie does, you better not. What is going on, guys? Johnny here.
And Frizzy.
Frizz, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Wow.
Happy holidays, all the things.
Yeah.
I don't even know what day it is.
It is, it's New Year's Day.
It's New Year's Day.
Which is Wednesday, but we were talking about how it feels like a Sunday. It's very weird. I have to work tomorrow.
Wow.
You have to work every day.
Yeah, this is true.
You're supposed to work every day.
I know. I did take 2 days off.
Guys, we're in like this new little temporary setup.
Yes.
Frizz, the old neon is back.
Yep.
And who's your friend here in the corner?
That's your friend.
He's pretty awesome.
He's pretty cool.
Guys, Facebook Marketplace last year, we picked up a totem pole.
Totem pole.
This was supposed to be, which it still kind of is.
Half of it is your man cave.
Is my man cave. It was supposed to all be my man cave, but we're pivoting 2025, Frizz. We wrote our goals down yesterday. And those goals included me giving up part of my man
No,
cave.
this was your idea.
It was.
It was not. I would never bring it up. I would never have brought it up ever. I was just like, well, we can do with what we have. But you brought it up.
It needed to be done.
Yes.
So
I'm very grateful.
What we're doing is, you can't really see it because it's construction. We're taking half of what would have been my man cave, and
it's like
now,
the basement in the basement.
We have like North Carolina basements, so like there's a walkout. It's not like
it's a walkout basement.
So anywho, long story short, what was going to be like the sports area is now the shipping and photography of
I'm so excited.
Frizzy's Finds LLC.
Because we get our guest room back.
Yes.
Our guest room has been the photographing room.
Yeah, some people have death piles.
Yeah.
We have a death bedroom.
But yeah. This is true.
So we wrote down, this will probably be in another video.
Yeah.
But today we wrote down our 2025 goals. Literally wrote them down. Mm-hmm. And the main one was we need to get our act together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're a big deal, and our business is a big deal.
Yeah,
we're not big deals.
But the business
a business is a big deal, and it should be treated as so.
Because we're officially 6-figure resellers.
What? Net.
So
last year gross.
But this year was net.
This year's net.
Exciting.
So we had to grow up.
We did.
The Peter Pan syndrome. But guys, that's not why you're here. We went and visited the fam for Christmas.
Yep. Good old Indianapolis.
We went up to Indianapolis. Great to see the family. Absolute terrible thrifting.
There is no more than corn
We're
in
angry.
Indiana.
There's no more.
There's no more than corn in Indiana. Nothing but corn.
No. And in the winter when the corn is dead, it's all dead.
Yeah.
Because the thrifting was terrible. Mm-hmm. We have some rants. We did buy some things, but we have some rants and a message to Goodwill in Indy and any other Goodwills watching that may be wanting to copy what Indy does. You better not.
Oh gosh, I hope it doesn't get around.
Okay, so there was a worker talking to his mom who was at the store shopping, and his mom was complaining that she never finds anything at the Goodwills here anymore because they put everything online. And he was like, well, Mom, I can't do anything about that. But it makes sense because every time we come to Indianapolis, we never find any like great brands. It's always like mid-tier to like bread and butter brands. So there's that fun fact. And if you're in Indianapolis, you probably already know this.
Frizz, so a little shocking what you heard there. Not surprised though, huh?
Not surprised. This worker, his mom was in the store shopping, and she basically was saying like,
there's no good stuff.
There's no good stuff because they put it all online. And confirmed from the employee to his mother that they do put everything good online.
Frizz, you were snooping. And
I just overheard.
You were snooping.
I just overheard.
Frizz is nosy, guys. If you don't know Frizz, she's nosy. But we had been, obviously we go to Indy a lot because your family lives there, and obviously if we're there, we're thrifting, and we have just constantly struck out. And we're like, there has to be something, because there's not even a crumb or a hint that any of this stuff hits the store.
No. Nothing.
I mean, not like a Free People that's maybe not in style anymore, or like an old Anthro, like nothing. And we went into 7 Goodwills on this strip and nothing. But we still found some things because you can't get past this entirely.
This is the Grail. This is the Grail. This is a 90s, vintage 90s, very clueless vibes.
Ew! Get off of me! Ugh, as if!
Moschino jeans, 100% wool dress. So I did a Google lens on this and only one popped up and it sold on the Real for $225. Like the Real you can get stuff for really super cheap. So $225 that's on the Real is a lot. Now it does like have a tiny little, where'd it go? Like a tiny little, like at the start of a hole right there, but I think just the threading has come a little bit looser, but I would disclose that and you really can't see it. But this is amazing. Now, I don't really know, like I've sold vintage Moschino before and it sold really fast and for a lot. So I'm excited about this, but I do think I might get it authenticated. I don't know, more research is to be done, but it is $8. So I'm definitely 100% picking this up. So excited.
Frizz, I know you love jeans. You love to photograph them. You love to sell them. You can't get enough of them.
I wish that they sold for us, but I don't know why.
Guys, jeans in Indy, $7.99. Our jeans are $7.99,
They're the same price. Yeah, same price.
So these are Lucky Brand jeans, which I wouldn't have picked up. But guys, I didn't know this, Frizz. They did a Yellowstone collab.
Nice. We like collabs.
So these are the 363 vintage straights. And I don't remember totally, but I think this was like a 75% sell-through rate.
That's pretty good.
And when it comes to clothes and a 75% sell-through rate,
that's pretty good.
We're going to take it. And we also, we had to find things.
Yeah.
We had to.
Yeah.
All right, so I haven't even kept track of how many stores we've been to. Probably this is our 4th store. And finally, I found some things. I found a goodie, so I'll show you. All right, so I'm getting these J. Crew velvet pants for me to wear on Christmas. They look greener in person. They're kind of coming up teal, but yeah, I'm going to wear these on Christmas. Cute. And then, surprisingly, Brooks Brothers women's cashmere cable knit sweaters have 100% sell-through rate. And oh no. Okay, I'm not getting these. I just found holes. But anyways, just so you guys know, Brooks Brothers, 100% cashmere, cable knit sweaters, women's. I think there's like 100 listed and 130 sold. I would get this, but yes, I'm not anymore because there's holes. So, weh.
All right, so actually, one of our top brands to sell is Ralph Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
And vintage Ralph Lauren at that. So this is a vintage Polo Jeans Co. Ralph Lauren women's blazer. So blazers are trendy, preppies, trending academia. I love that these have the elbow patch on them. So cute. So I did pick this up and it was $7.99. So at our stores it would have been a little cheaper.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Frizz, does this fall into eclectic grandpa? Or no?
Eclectic grandpa, yeah, or like even equestrian a little bit.
Oh,
you know, lots of keywords.
Yeah, tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, next up we have a Talbot's Plus. It is a 16W. It's $6. It is a wool blazer jacket. It's so beautiful. It's like in excellent condition. Ooh. So I might grab this, but again, it's so bulky and we just don't have a lot of room, guys. Let's see. It is new without tag because there was the button still attached to it. 100%, nope, 45% wool and viscose blend. It is really nice. Comps are like $55 for this, for $6.
One brand we don't pick up ever, but this is where we were at, guys. Adidas. But
this is a good eye, because I would not have even checked.
Well, so this is we're going through this store, right? And we're not finding anything, and it's miserable. And you know, like when you're thrifting and you want to find things, and you're like, no, I have to find something.
Because
So
you don't want it to be a waste of time.
no. So I looked at this, and what do we always say? Weird sells. Well, this, I don't know if it's weird, but it's different.
Different, yeah.
And so it's just Adidas with the old Adidas tag.
Question though, are these comps that you're talking about, are they Google Lens comps? Because Google Lens comps, completely different.
Google Lens
than
comps,
eBay
well, because
comps.
Google just shows you what's
The highest
listed.
price, yeah.
But no, I actually went through and
eBay?
looked at the solds. I think this was like, again, like a 75% sell-through rate.
Nice.
But these were going for like $60 to $70. It's a
Nice.
rare pattern.
Ooh.
Although I feel like rare is used very loosely.
Yeah.
What
is the
definition of rare? I looked up, I forgot. There's something that we sold or that I listed, and the listing that I copied said very rare.
Oh,
So very rare to me is like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
There was like 13 listed, 20
Not
sold.
very rare.
And I'm like, very rare is
very
not
rare.
25. But so if you see any kind of Adidas with little wild patterns,
Yeah, that's cute.
look it up because almost being an indie makes you almost a better.
Yeah, because you're forced to look up certain things that you would never even think about. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
All right, indie pro.
All right, so we are in a Goodwill, and I found these 2 Jessica dresses. They're gorgeous, very sequiny. This one's a 3X, and this one is a 2X. This is so heavy. I mean, I couldn't find any exam comps on this dress, but I just quickly searched. But on Poshmark and on eBay, it looks to be their dresses sell between like $40 to $80. And they are both $7.99, so $8. Unfortunately, I am going to pass because we don't have a lot of room in our suitcases, and this one is extremely heavy. This one's not as heavy, but I didn't see a lot of sold comps for this exact style. But yeah, if you guys are in the south side of Indianapolis area, these 2 dresses, somebody's going to pick them up. They'll do well.
We made it to the Wheeler Mission store. Frizz was so excited to take me because last time she was here, she found tons of great stuff. And again, we just continued to strike out. I go over to the hat section, and guys, a lot of these used hats were like $5.99, $9.99, even more. Just not going to pick up used hats for $10. So we struck out. This one's going to interest you because this is my most favorite find of our indie trip.
Wow. Okay.
And it is just this Sagittarius crew neck.
Yep.
We are Scorpios.
We're not Sagittarius.
We are not Sagittariuses. But the reason, Frizz, this is my most favorite find of our trip, it is on this Midnight Rider tag. But, Frizz, you and I went into Anthropologie doing some Christmas shopping. And I said, wow, this looks like the sweatshirt at Anthropologie.
Wow,
well, and we know now that Indie pulls all Anthropologie, all Free People, all of the Tucker, all of it gets pulled.
They missed it.
You didn't know this one was sold at Anthropologie. Comps, I mean, are fine. Then it sells for like $30-$35. But really,
you were just like, yes, I found something.
This was the principle of the matter. Because you don't know everything, Goodwill. You don't.
Alright, so we're at Goodwill, and I have not found one thing, but look at how cute these shoes are. I'm not going to get them because they have them priced crazy high, but they're adorable. How cute! They're little cats, and they're Kate Spade. So cute, but they went $27 for them. So I'll comp them, but it's probably not worth it at all. But how adorable are these? And right down here, they have these Kate Spade, all embroidered floral mules. Same size, same person doing them. The $28. Let's do some comping. Okay, I just did some comping and no, they're not worth it. Like the cat one's listed for 40 on Posh. I didn't even check sold comps because they're listing are they're like $40 to $50 and I'm about to spend $28 on something that only might sell for 40. So passing them, but they're adorable.
So I get like they're reselling too, right? Like it's all just a game. But I will say, and like that lady kind of verified it by saying like, hey, where's all the good stuff? It really killed the shopping experience.
Yeah. But I will say, okay, I did find stuff that had it been here at home, I would have picked it up.
Mm-hmm.
But we were limited on space, and a couple of the dresses that I found were very heavy, so it would have made our luggage a lot heavier. But they did have some really like nice dresses that were plus size, but they were kind of heavily beaded and heavy, and I was like, okay, I'll pass on this now. But
you had to know that you had to do research.
Yeah.
Like you didn't just go through and say like, oh my god, taking this. Like everything was researched to find. Like to me, it killed the shopping experience because you're going in there thinking like, I'm not going to find anything.
Oh, I see. Well, sometimes it's like that here.
Yeah, but like this is consistent now. Like to me, that was not an enjoyable thrifting experience. Not even from a reseller standpoint.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the clothes in the men's section were worn.
Yeah.
A lot of like local, I don't know if it's indie or what, but y'all love like your high school stuff.
We do, especially where my high school.
And like, holy cow, half of these racks were high schools, like lacrosse shirt, gymnastics shirt, like, and I'm like, holy crap! I know more about Indiana high schools than.
Well, especially because I grew up in Center Grove area, so Center Grove is like Center Grove Trojans there, like very crazy, and then like in Carmel on the north side, Carmel. Ah.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah.
Is it like Friday Night Lights?
It is. Like it really is like Friday Night Lights.
In Buffalo, it was not like that.
But Center Grove's won state like championships. So
here
like
she
always...
goes. Here she goes.
I was never...
Guys, ever since Frizz like pushed 40, hit 40, she's like super nostalgic now. But I'm just, to me, it ruined the shopping experience.
Yeah, because they do put everything online. But that's okay. It's fine.
But to me, the hard goods stuff was good still. Like, it was normal.
Yeah.
And like, so that was normal, but we do clothing stuff.
Right.
But same
He's
thing.
He's a little complainy right now.
Well, it was like when we went in Buffalo. Like, it was hard to find good stuff.
Buffalo was so hard. Oh, gosh. I was thrifting the entire time you guys are the game, and I found one thing.
So drop in the comments and let us know, what are the Goodwills? Maybe we're just spoiled here.
I feel like
in North Carolina.
I don't know.
Maybe the Goodwills are good. And everybody else is terrible. I don't know. I don't know, guys.
Colorado's amazing.
Colorado is amazing. Seattle's pretty good, just expensive.
Like, I want to go to Dallas because I see the hauls from Dallas. They look amazing. Houston looks amazing, too. Got to go to Houston. Got to go to Austin. Like, all these places seem to have great hauls, on, like, the videos and stuff. Who knows?
Is it the East Coast? Is it east of the Mississippi? Is everything better out west?
Maybe.
I don't know, but stop.
Set them up and move them out.
Put stuff in the stores.
I was looking across the store and I ran into this guy. His pants are falling off. Oh no. He's gonna pull his pants. Oh.
This is actually from a Salvation Army. This is a vintage Gap, very fisherman style cardigan. Vintage Gap sweaters, especially if they are a good quality fabric, sells really well for us. Sells super fast. This is 100% cotton and it's super cute, so I got it. And it does need a little oxy on the bottom. That's right. Okay. That's okay.
You know what's funny about being an indie and going to Salval is our Salval is cheaper.
Yeah.
Indie Salval is more than Goodwill in many cases. Yeah, so it's always like...
This was $7.99, so this is very expensive for us.
For a Salvation Army.
Our Salvation Army, everything's $3. Mm-hmm. So you catch it on a half off day and it's $1.50.
Yeah.
So this is pricey.
And our Salvation Army has really good food choices.
Yeah, they do. And also they don't everything goes out to the floor.
Yeah.
Like, they don't put anything online. They don't really know any. I've found at our Salvation Army, I have found Jimmy Choo shoes there before. So
just a good old-fashioned thrift store.
Yeah. That same Salvation Army that I found the vintage Gap sweater, I did find this, the group Babaton. This is an Aritzia brand. It is 100% cashmere. They only wanted $6.99 for it, but 100% cashmere, super cute sweater. I picked it up.
Do you think that you're just being defensive because it's your hometown?
No. I'm not being defensive. The thrifting wasn't the greatest.
No,
it
was terrible.
For us, it was. But people do it there, so, I mean, it's gotta be.
They're good.
Well, it's all about frequency, right? You gotta hit them up. Like, the more you go, the more you find things.
We went to so many.
I know.
This was something I had never seen before. VHSs grouped by the 3s and 4s and sold in bags together. I had to go through these to check them out. Most VHSs aren't worth anything anymore. You can find some sealed ones that do pretty well. We found Karate Kids 1, 2, and 3, lotted them together, and they sold for like $100. The ones that do well are like the obscure kind of B horror movies. So if you do see those, they're worth it. But have you guys ever seen something like this?
This is me reaching because I wasn't finding anything at all.
It was frustrating.
In the many thrift stores we went to.
And the worst part was, so Frizz, you live in the south side of Indy, right? And one of the things that you always said to me was, we've got to go up north. Yeah. We've got to go to the north side of Indy. That's where the thrifting's at.
The north side ones were better than the south side ones.
So we drove about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And they still weren't great.
No, it wasn't great. Anyway, so this is a Lululemon piece. It does still have the rip tag, but it's a velvet long sleeve top. And there's the Lululemon. I really don't pick up Lululemon a lot at all anymore. Tops especially. Men's. But this is velvet. It still had the rip tag. I don't know, maybe $20, but it's okay. It was $5, so.
But that's where we were at.
Yeah, that's where we were at.
And then Frizz,
You okay now?
No, I'm still annoyed because then I have to buy hats like this that are kind of dirty and I have to clean up for $2.99. It'll sell for $25, but like.
That's where we're at.
This is where we were at. See what I mean? Now I'm fired up again. Frizz, this is exciting.
Okay, this is not
love it.
This is not something that I usually pick up, but I just couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait to show Johnny this vintage hoodie that I found.
Frizz.
It's like a wrap Lion King.
You
wrap
love
hoodie.
Disney.
Cute. It has a little sleeve hit on it there. I don't know, maybe $25, $30. Who knows?
I don't know if it gets listed. You might keep it.
No.
Anine Bing and Simba.
Yeah. Maybe.
But guys, I just want you to know. See, just to back myself up, you were buying Disney.
This is where I was at.
That's where we were at.
Yeah.
But Frizz, don't worry. They left the Spirit jerseys.
That's good.
Guys, Spirit jerseys do really well. And this one is the Disney Parks. But when we say Spirit jersey, it has like the spell out on the back.
In the bubble paint.
Yeah. So try to
the puffy paint.
Go around your head. So like these Spirit jerseys, this one's a small, so not, obviously larger sizes better. But I mean, we sold one for like $100. Yeah. So not this one won't. This is probably like a $40 one. But if you see
$5?
$5. If you see a Spirit jersey, at the very least, comp it.
Yeah, I would look it up.
We last Hail Mary that we threw up.
Yeah.
We ended up at a little boutique shop that sometimes can have some surprises.
Yes, it is a consignment store. And last time we were there, they were having a holiday sale. And I found a Chanel blouse that was on like 75% off. And I paid like, I think $40 for it or something. And it sold for $200 maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. So I was like, okay, I've got to go in because Chanel was in there. So, they have higher end stuff.
If Chanel's in there, Frizzy's in there.
I gotta go. So anyways, this time we went in, it was not great. I don't know if it was just maybe the time. I don't know. Anyways.
I mean, I thought overall it was fantastic. Just thrifting.
So, I don't know if this consignment store just got a hold of an Eskandar palette or a box or something. But they had Eskandar. It is a really super, super high-end brand. So they had a whole bunch of it, but a lot of their pieces, they were all new with tag, and they were priced like $200.
$200, yeah.
Which is good. That's 90% off of
That's
retail.
a steal if you're buying it for yourself.
If you're getting it for yourself, that's 90% off of the retail price of these. This is super expensive. But I didn't want to spend $200 because the resale value is just not there.
And it was hard to find exact comps.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you're gonna spend $200, like you need to know what you're buying.
And it needs to be.
It's hard to take
fast.
a chance on $200.
Yeah. So I found this one. It is not new with tag. It is silk, tunic dress layered. It was $40, but I think I can still get like $150 for it. So I was happy with that. We'll see how it does. I don't know. It's going to sit because we've had Eskandar before. I found it before. I found it there before for $9.
Yeah. And
$9.
And then they watched your video.
Oh, no. But yeah, they now know what the brand is. But anyways, it took a while to sell, but it still sold.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what this does. But I think, I couldn't pass up a very high-end.
Well, I think if we would have paid for $200 and it would have sold for $400 or $500 relatively quickly, like we snag them.
Yeah.
But like $200 and sit on it.
Right. Well, I'm gonna list this on Vestiaire too, because Vestiaire is like a higher end reselling platform. So I'll list it on there too and see what it does.
Or if you guys want it, let us know.
Yeah.
Guys, like I said, we set our goals, so we'll talk about that in a future video. We had Frizzy. We had a pretty good 2024.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
A blessed 2024, if you would. But guys, that's it. Let us know. Drop in the comments. Thrifting in your town, your neck of the woods. What is it like? Hopefully your Goodwills are still good to you.
I know. I'm worried about ours.
I
can see like they're already pulling stuff and putting them online. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But
maybe they should hire you to tell them.
Is it the end of an era of Goodwill? Is it like the beginning of the end?
Oh no, you're gonna have to get a job.
No, there's other thrift stores.
Don't go that far.
Yeah, no.
Guys, thank you so much. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. And Frizz, we'll see everyone again soon.